Shaitan Rajim. Bismillahir, Rahmaanir, Raheem. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to you. Eid Mubarak, finish. So no more Eid Mubarak, finish. Shawwal is here. Some people in Southeast Asia, they say Eid is 1 month of Shawwal. They do that? They don't do that over there? Oh yeah, in whole of Southeast Asia, 1 month. Oh. They are going, visiting, collecting money, eating too much. Alhamdulillah. What can we do? What can we say? We are thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He has protected us and He is continuing to protect us, that there are so many without His protection. And how much more thanks we should give to our Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that we are in safety, that our children are in safety, that our parents are in safety, that the ones in the graves, they are in safety. So, inshallah, we are hoping that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant us a longer life to be able to meet next Ramadan. Who knows what's going to happen next Ramadan? Who's going to be here, who's not going to be here? Yeah. So many foolish ones. Race is almost finished. That's the time they make a detour. That's the time they stop. You say, race is almost finished. Are you sure? Just a little bit more, then you can rest. No, they're saying. I have to go. Very important. I have to go and that's it. They say, all right, then wait to see what's going to happen. It is a very big regret then coming to you. May Allah not test us. May Allah, when those situations happen, make us to have more intelligence. And make us to have the intelligence to ask for help. When the ego wants to do something, it never consults. Never. When the ego wants to do something, whether it's by anger, jealousy, arrogance, whatever, the ego consults only itself. It never goes to another person and says, I'm very angry, I'm going to kill this person. What do you think? Should I or should I? I'm very jealous with this one, I'm going to put heavy eyes on this one. Do you think I should do it or not? Never. It just goes, isn't it? When the ego wants to do something. But when you want to do something in the way of Allah, that time the ego says, well, you have to consult with 1,000 people to see whether it's the right thing or not to do. So, if you feel yourself in a situation where the ego is saying, don't consult, do something, right away, consult. Right away, ask for madad. Right away, go to certain people that they can actually knock some sense back into you. That time you're going to wake up. Otherwise, you'll still be caught. Bismillahir, Bismillahir, Rahmaanir. Hasbunallah ni'mal wakil, ni'mal mawla, ni'mal nasir, wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim. We have finished in the month of Ramadan one historic event that happened in Islam. And what event is that? Badr, the war of Badr. And there is another war that is going to come. Celebration of the anniversary. Anybody knows? Huh? Say. Chanakala. No hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. You all are in the kitchen every day, right? There's a calendar there. It's there. I'm not talking about mystery. You know? Huh? Yes. It's the Battle of Uhud. Isn't it? Go check. Quickly, send. Maybe I make mistake. I hope I'm not making a mistake. You cannot read English? Huh. It is the Battle of Uhud. And the Battle of Uhud, we mentioned also in the last khutbah, and mentioned in several sohbets. Which battle is that? Which is the Battle of Uhud? It happened right after the Battle of Badr. And the Battle of Uhud, it did not turn well for the Muslims. Correct? Is it because they did not have Allah on their side? Is it because they did not have the Prophet ﷺ on their side? No. It is because people decide to leave their post, their responsibilities, their role. And in the Battle of Uhud, where Shaykh Efendi is saying that from the beginning, the Holy Prophet ﷺ, he did not want to enter into that war. But some of the younger Sahabis, they were pushing him to enter into the war. But the older ones, the elderly Sahabis, they knew Prophet ﷺ, although he did not say with his tongue, but he was reluctant to enter into the war. Then Prophet ﷺ went into his room to put his armor back on, to put his armor on. And he came out. When he was in the room, the senior Sahabis said to the other ones, he says, what are you doing? Prophet doesn't want to enter. Why are you forcing him? And those younger ones, they did not fight with the elderly ones. They say, you are right. What have we done? So when Holy Prophet ﷺ came out from his room wearing the armor, they said, Ya Rasulullah, astaghfirullah, we're asking for your forgiveness. We forced you to enter into the war. We did not understand. They apologized to him. But Prophet ﷺ said, once a prophet puts on the armor, he cannot take it off. So they went to the war. And the first part of the war, the Muslims were winning. Holy Prophet ﷺ sent archers up on a hill. And he told them, whatever you do, whatever you see, whatever happen, whether we win or we lose, don't leave your post. And those archers, they were there. And when the battle happened, and the first part of the battle, the mushriks, they lost and they were running away and the Muslims were chasing after them. Those ones were standing up there. They saw. And some of them said, well, battle is over. Let's go. Don't you see? The mushriks, they have lost and they're running away and they're leaving so many spoils of war. We have to go, we have to grab it. Otherwise we're going to lose. Others saying, Prophet ﷺ did not give us open permission to go. He said, wait here until he says to go. Then the others say, yeah, we know, but it's already over. War is over. What is going to come? It doesn't matter. The other one says, no, we are going to stay. So a minority, a small minority stayed. And most of them, they left to go down. And once they left to go down, Khalid ibn Walid, correct, who was at that time not yet a Sahabi, he was behind that hill with a cavalry. And when he saw that this secret strategy, this very effective strategy of putting the archers there that could attack those ones who are fighting below, majority they have come down and their strategy becomes very weak now. He came around to the side with his cavalry, and from behind the Muslims he came and he attacked them. And the Muslims did not win that war. And Holy Prophet ﷺ, he was attacked. And his teeth became shaheed. They knocked one of his teeth out. They almost thought that they finished the Prophet ﷺ. This is not a battle that happened 1400 years ago and has no relevance to our lives, either as individual or as nations. Take it individually. We have not even entered into a war yet. We are still in comfort. We have not been tested. Millions around the world, they are being tested. They're being attacked. They're being oppressed. They're being bombed. They have starvation. They have hunger. They have every test that is coming to them. We have not. We have not even come to a war yet. But all of us, we have our post. All of us, we have our responsibilities. All of us, we have our duties. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying what? In the Ayatul Amana Rasul. He will not burden a soul more than the soul can carry, correct? Allah is saying that Allah will not put more than what the soul can carry. And if you are in tariqat and you're saying you're a believer and you're feeling yourself crushed from all sides by yourself with your ego, the ego can feel crushed if it doesn't have a candy. The ego can feel crushed when it cannot have a glass of water. So don't trust what the ego is saying. That's why you need to consult. Because they're going to show you a different idea, a different look. Maybe they're going to knock your head for you to wake up because you're drunk now. You're feeling, this is so heavy, I cannot take it. Then you're going against the ayat of Allah. Take it individually. Whatever that Shaykh Effendi has given us right now, we can carry. We are supposed to carry. Even if it is difficult, help is coming. Help always comes. Be aware of what is happening around you. If you're not aware of anything that's happening around you, because you cannot get the car that you want, you think you are the most deprived person on earth. But if you know what is happening around you, even when that desire for that comes along, you have to feel shame. Your modesty that comes with faith and intelligence must tell you, Astaghfirullah. Why am I behaving like this? Look, there's so many poor people, so many people who are suffering right now, and I'm being busy with this kind of thing. It will wake you up. Don't leave your posts. Because if you leave your post, Prophet is not going to be happy with you. Allah is not going to be happy with you. And whatever post, position, responsibilities that you have to carry now, which, let me tell you, we don't have too much. What is the responsibility that we have to carry? What? Ego does not like it, that's a whole different matter. This is still the time of ease. If in this time of ease we don't know how to carry a little hardship, imagine what's going to happen in the time of hardship. How are we going to treat each other? How are we going to carry this faith that time? Yes, the month of Ramadan passed. Let's bring some of the lessons of the month of Ramadan. Because so many, we are lost in the month of Shawwal just eating and drinking and celebrating. But there are events happening always in this times, in these months, that will make us to understand and realize our religion Make us to realize what kind of destiny Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prepared for us and how our ego is going against that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless the martyrs and the ghazis of Uhud and all those ones who are fighting in the name of truth. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all those innocent ones and forgive us because our hands are tied. May Allah bring Hazrat Mahdi soon. May Allah bring Hazrat Mahdi soon. May Allah bring Hazrat Mahdi soon to bring justice back into this world. May the appearances of our Shaykh and our Grand Shaykh come soon. May we be strong to prepare ourselves for their appearances and their arrival, inshallah. For the sake of the Holy Prophet, ﷺ, his family, his companions, our Grand Shaykh and our Shaykh, Al-Fatiha. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.